Hi, I'm Mark Mandelbaum of Lanterra, and I am pleased to introduce you to another episode of Lanterra Live. And I'm here today with Diana Girgis, who is our Vice President of Sales and Marketing. Now, Diana, you were working with us for the better part of 3 years already, but recently we were very pleased to be able to offer you a position of coming in-house and being our Vice President. And I must say it's been a great 3 years, and you bring with that position a great amount of experience. So tell us, what does it feel like being in-house and being our Vice President?
Thank you, Mark. I'm very grateful to be here and very happy to officially be a part of the Lanterra team.
So I think it's no secret to our market that we are going through challenging times. But it's challenging times that hard work stands out the most. And maybe tell our audience how it's different now than it was 3 or 4 years ago.
That's a really good question. So I think what happens in a market like this is it really forces us to go back to basics and go back to the fundamentals. And that's what we're doing with our team right now.
So let's spend a moment in talking about the mechanics of selling, because we've been in this already by 25, 26 years now with Lanterra, and I've seen extraordinarily changes in the last few years. We're talking about CRMs, we're talking about ways to create documents, to keep track of agreements, to reach out, e-blasts. We've also brought our marketing team that you are on top of, so we're doing everything in-house. So tell us what that's like.
So a few things have happened in the past 5 years that have really changed the way that we conduct our business. One, COVID was a huge catalyst for change. And then, as you mentioned, the market pivoted. The rise of artificial intelligence and AI and what we can do, the rise of social media and the requirement to be present online, all of those things, they were not as top of mind 5 years ago as they are today. In addition to that, we are now finding that purchasers are so well informed. Buyers are very well informed. They do their homework, and so we have to meet them where they are.
So going to marketing for a second, we have brought that all in-house. That's our social media platforms, our content creation, and we have a great team at Lanterra, as you know. Tell me how it's like that you could instantly create an e-blast or reach out or send, with a push of a button, just send a CRM and reach exactly the designated demographic of purchasers that you're looking for.
Yeah, so the technology that we have access to now really allows us to zone in and hyper-target our message, which is great for projects like 50 Scholard or Glen Hill, where we know where our end users are, and we know that that's our target demographic. We just have to find out how to talk to them. And so we can do that now. We can do that with the tools that we have. Via technology, we can zero in on purchasers by their demographic, by their geographic location, by their content that they're consuming online. We can find them that way, and we can talk to them specifically to their pain points, and we can craft messaging that speaks to them in a way that really resonates.
So tell us how the funnel works.
Sure. So we all know in marketing the funnel, kind of top of funnel. And so we spent a lot of time thinking about our full funnel and what it does. Top of funnel is just generating our leads and how do we get more leads into our funnel. But more importantly, we're also focusing on once we generate those leads, what happens? What's that client journey like, that customer journey? And how do we finally reach the conversion and get them to be purchasers? And a lot of the things we've talked about in the past couple of years are making sure that there's no holes in our funnel. And so there's no point in generating a whole lot of leads if we can take them through a very good process and then eventually convert. And so now we're focused on generating quality leads versus just leads.
Tell us, how does AI changing your life?
AI has been an incredible push. I think we're just scratching the surface of what AI can do and how it can support our business. But I'm very excited at what the future holds. I think it will certainly eliminate a lot of the low-level tasks, a lot of the administrative tasks. It really allows us to work with a higher speed and it allows us to pivot much quicker. And the data that we're collecting, we're now being very mindful of because clean data and good, reliable data is what we need in order to make good, informed decisions.
But with all the AI, we still have Ken, Debbie, and Jason who've been with us forever, and you could never take that away, that personal touch.
Absolutely not. So although the sales process is changing, and purchasers want to get as much information as they can up front, and a lot of that can happen using technology and automation. But ultimately, with a large purchase like real estate, there's still that necessary face-to-face component that you need a trusted advisor. Our in-house sales team are those people to guide people through their purchase decision.
Do you see the world changing from what was used to be almost all investors and through third-party agents who specialize in investors to actually users?
So that's what we're noticing now is a lot of the conversations we're having are with end users. It is taking a lot more touch points. Where it used to be maybe 2-3 touch points to convert to a sale, it's now taking maybe multiple months, maybe 10 plus touch points. It's really a lot more about relationship building. And, that's the end user market. So it's going to take a lot longer to see the fruits of our labor. But we believe end users, no matter what happens in the market, they will need a place to live. Circumstances in their life will change. They will get married, maybe have kids, get divorced, move out, move back in. And so all those life changes aren't going anywhere. So end users will always be in the market.
But the time-honored principles haven't changed. It's location, it's value, it's suite design, it's being in the building that you think has the most resale value in the long term. And times will change. Interest rates went down last week by a quarter point. Hopefully we'll have another few reductions. The government is trying to help us in many respects. And we want to be ready for it.
And if I can add another item to that list, people are looking for builders that they can trust and rely on to construct what they promise that they will be constructing. And we are under construction at 6 out of our 7 active sites, and our 7th one is imminently starting construction. And so we are the type of builder that both investors and users and cooperating brokers are looking to invest with.
That's great. You also work very closely with our customer care department, Erica, and with a team of admins who also came in with the, coming in of all the services. And how was that? So you manage a big shop.
Yeah,
how do you like it? How's it working?
It's been great. A lot of moving parts. It's definitely never dull, and every day is different. But it's a great team. So I'm lucky to be leading that team and lucky to be collaborating with all the different departments at Lanterra. It's been great. I've really enjoyed it.
Well, I could tell you, Barry and I are both thrilled to have you, and we see a really great future. We do think the market's going to turn and things will be better, and everything that we're doing now, whether it's social media, with our brand ambassadors, the stories, our team, flying drones all over the place, it'll all come back and serve us in good stead. So thanks, and hopefully we'll be doing this every once in a while to give our listeners an update on the market.
Thank you. This was fun.